Hello Verbal Pals, my special VPs. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Dr. Emasi. I post videos on the art of verbal interaction with difficult people, how to show zero emotional reaction, and how to be cool, calm, and calculated in your verbal communication with them. This channel will teach you how to be mentally strong and quick on your feet. Hello everyone. Today I want to talk about the power of your haves and bees, which is something that I coined. It's specifically how to transform your life or how to use the power of your mind, your subconscious mind, your conscious mind to make whatever you want manifest in reality. That's what I want to talk about today. Our mind has unlimited powers to transform our life, to make great changes, and to make things that we want manifested in our life. Now, one thing I want you to note before I go deep into my topic is that the way I want you to phrase your haves and your bees they're going to be in the present tense. But as I go into this topic, I will begin with the future tense. What I mean by the haves and the bees. So first of all, let me talk about the haves. The haves is what you want to have, the things that you want to have. So if you're speaking in the future tense, you will say something like, I want to have a bachelor's degree. That's a have. I want to have a mansion. Although a mansion could be subjective because someone who has a small house can call that a mansion because that's their own definition of mansion. So my own theory is that you have to be specific about you have to get it down to the granular level about your haves and your bees. So if you want to go with a home, you can say, I want to have my dream home. Your dream home could only be your dream home. Your dream home could be a nightmare to someone else, but at least that's your dream home. Or you can say something like, I want to have a 5-bedroom home. You can say, I want to have 2 kids, or I want to have 5 kids, or I want to have 3 boys. So those are haves. You can say something like, I want to have financial freedom. I want to have financial stability. Those are haves. Now, in terms of bees, the bees are where you want to be, what you want to be. Okay, and again, you have to be specific. Example could be, I want to be a humanitarian. I want to be a CEO of a whatever kind of company you want to say, of a well-known company. I want to be a mother to 4 kids. I want to be a millionaire. I want to be a multi-millionaire. So these are bees. These are examples of bees. Now, what I have thought about after listening and doing some studies, I think that using the haves and bees, but just making a little tweak, okay, rather than speaking in the future tense, speak in the present tense as if you already have these things. So an example of a have, instead of saying I want to have 3 kids, you say I have 3 kids. So remove the want. So no more wants, okay? Delete the wants from your life and replace or keep just the have to keep it a present tense as if you already have it. So rather than keeping the wants, which is not where I'm going, because in a minute you're going to understand why I'm saying this, you need to speak in the present tense. And you have to say, I have 3 kids. I have my dream home. I have true love. I have financial freedom. So everything has to be in present tense. Only I have and then blah, blah, blah. Okay, so those are your haves. Now to the bees, in order to keep them present tense, rather than saying I want to be, you need to delete the want to be. Replace those 3 words with just one word, am, A-M, am. So rather than saying I want to be a multimillionaire, you can say I am a multimillionaire. I am a CEO of a well-known company. I am a mother of 3 kids. I am ABC, right? Blah, blah, blah. Whatever it is that you want to be, just say I am. The reason I say that you should do this is because this is what I think works, okay? In terms of programming your life, transforming your life, you have to write them down, okay? And there's a reason for this, but just go with me, go along with what I'm saying. There's a reason I'm saying this, and I'm also going to use myself as an experiment for this. So some of my haves and my bees, I'm going to write them down, and I'm also going to do this to see if this theory can actually be true, to see if the things that my haves and my bees can actually manifest. And also when they do, I want to know how long did it take, okay? I do believe that it can work, but the only thing I'm not sure about is how long it takes for it to happen, for you to see the outcome that you want, okay? So now this is what I'm proposing. You write them down. You're just starting, you don't have anything. Rather than saying you want to have a $1 billion company, okay? You can go with, I want to have a $1 million company. So replace the I want to have and replace it and say I have a $1 million company. So rather than being so super ambitious, you have a timeline, because once you've accomplished the goal or the outcome, once you've seen the outcome that you're looking for, then you can set new outcomes. You have a $1 million company and you've accomplished that, then you can set I have a $1 billion company. So don't be too super ambitious or super greedy. That's just, my advice. Now, after you have written down these reasonable haves and bees, then you need to record them. We all have smartphones. Our phones have recording apps. Whatever it is, use something to record your haves and your bees. After you record them, this is what I think will really make this come to life. Before you sleep, every night, when you're already in bed, ready to sleep, you're getting sleepy or maybe you're not sleepy yet, play your recordings. Okay, for those of you who know how to make videos or edit videos, if you can create a loop out of your haves and bees, that will even be more effective, I believe. This is my take. This is what I'm assuming. That's why I said I'm using myself as an experiment. Put it in a loop so that way it can loop and play your haves and your bees over a long period of time, because we all fall asleep. Some people fall asleep faster than others, and even after you are asleep, let your haves and your bees recorded with your own voice keep playing. And as you sleep, these haves and bees that you have recorded that are playing will be registered in your subconscious, because when we're sleeping, our subconscious is active, our subconscious is awake. And what is our subconscious? Our subconscious is the subordinate of our conscious. That's why it's called S-U-B, subconscious. It's under our conscious mind, but it is very powerful, because a lot of things that we do in life, even when we are awake, we do with our subconscious. Things that have been programmed in our subconscious over a period of time, from when we were babies till whatever age you are. Most of the things that we do, most of the things that we do in life, most of the things that manifest in our life are a result of our subconscious. Things that our parents have programmed, environment have programmed, instinct, emotional reactions, feelings, everything. So when you do this activity where your recorded voice of your haves and your bees are playing while you fall asleep and while you are asleep, and you do this over and over, I recommend doing it every day. I'm going to start doing it, and I'm going to do it every night. Do it over and over. It will register. It will not only First of all, it will begin to get programmed into your subconscious. It will register into your subconscious. And when you are awake and you're using your conscious mind, which this is where mindfulness comes in, you're mindful of the things that you're programming into your subconscious, of the things that you allow to affect you. You are mindful of how you react or respond to stimuli, how you react or respond to people, to your environment, to anything at all. And you remember that you have your haves and your bees that you want to be programmed into your subconscious to come alive in your real life, to manifest into reality. Then what happens is that your conscious mind, your mentality, and your subconscious will begin to align. This is my take. This is what I'm thinking. They'll begin to align and work together as one. That's where your power, the power of your subconscious and your conscious mind manifest in reality, and also it's optimized, that you're beginning to use it to the full potential, to the full capacity. Okay? If you don't have this alignment, if there is this discord between your subconscious and your conscious mind, there's always going to be confusion, and your life will just be chaotic, or things will just be happening by faith, F-A-T-E, or by faith, F-A-I-T-H. You don't know. You this is where you say life happened, okay? But now you want a specific life. You know what you want. You know your haves, you know your bees. Make those come to pass. Make them become reality by you being mindful, being calculated, being, putting in this effort where you've written down your haves and bees and you've recorded them, and now you're playing them as you fall asleep and when you're sleeping. Please note that there should be never a point in time where you use a negative statement for your haves and your bees. A negative example will be, I don't want blah. That's a negative statement. Even though, yes, you're saying you don't want something, but rather than saying I don't want failure, say I want success. But now remember, you're going to be speaking in the present tense as if you already have it. So you, instead of saying I want success, you will say I am successful or I have success. And I strongly believe that this is where the power of our mind will be displayed. This is where you will see the changes you're looking for. This is where you will be so in awe of your new life, because things will change. When you do something over and over, after a while, it becomes easy. It becomes a second nature because they've been programmed and this is what it's supposed to do. So now it's no longer like an effort. It's no longer work. It's no longer something that you have to struggle to do. It just comes natural. But you have to give it that time, right? You have to give your subconscious that time to register whatever it is you want to program in there. Okay? For now, that's all I have for you today. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to share this video with other people. Like this video and leave your comment below. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.